Hello, everyone. Good day. Well, it is certain that every individual, every person is battling with one thing or the other that he wants to change in his life. Truth is, we are very much focused about the change rather than being focused about the processes. Undoubtedly, change takes time. This is the 8th episode, season 1 of Talk Time, and in today's episode, we want to see what are these processes that we need to follow. How do we know if the change is taking effect in our lives? Welcome back. Well, one of the things we always want to see taking effect in our life is change. Every given time in our life, there is something we are battling with. It could be habit, it could be anything. We want to see change taking effect in our lives. But we are very much concentrated about changing than looking at the processes in which we'll follow in order to change. Truth is, change does not happen in a day. Most times we do not even know when it's changing, when it's happening. You just realize that someday it has changed only if you keep working persistently on changing that thing you want to see changing in your life. Before you start the journey and changing something, first of all, you need to realize what that thing is. You need to be very much specific on what you're changing to what you want. You mustn't give it a timeline. In fact, you shouldn't even give it a timeline because truth is we are not in control of how this process happens. Most especially when you're dealing with changing a habit or a character. If you give it a timeline or you time it, that means you're trying to put yourself in a position in which you have this pressure of wanting to change. And you get back to what I was saying earlier about concentrating about the change rather than the process. Anyways, you can have something, you can create something that will help you measure how fast the change is taking place, but not giving it a particular timeline in which you have to change in it. So being very much specific in what you want to change will really help you in your changing game, because when you're very much specific on what you want to change, it will tell you more about the processes in which you follow to change that thing. Sometimes one thing we really get wrong is when we want to change something, let's say it's a character, you need to find a replacement of that character, because you cannot just change it without having any substitute. If it's a character, then you should start practicing the new character you want. Finding a substitute character will really help you change very much, because you cannot just change your character without practicing something that will let you forget about the old one. Likewise, a situation, when you are trying to change a situation, you should find a situation that will really become a substitute of the old one. It could be the kind of friends you keep, it could be the kind of people you mingle with. If you want to change the kind of friends you keep, if you want to change the kind of people you mingle with or what you do with your life, then you need to find a substitute. I cannot just start saying I am not going out with this particular person without having figured out who I should be going out with then. Or is it books? If you are tired of reading some kind of particular books and you want to switch to reading some other kind of books, then you should have to start reading those kind of books. That will really help you stop looking at the old ones. So that's how change really occurs. So it's not a day thing, it's not a month thing, it doesn't have a timeline. It could just happen within a short period of time. Sometimes it could take a longer period of time before it happens. All you need to do is just figure out what you want to change, get a substitute character, look at the processes, and do not care about the change itself. Just care about the processes. And one day you'll see yourself having been changed to what you really want to change. Thank you very much. We have come to the end of today's episode. Tell me how you are battling with changing something in your life. Other people will learn. Do not forget to comment, like and share this video. Also follow us on our Instagram and Facebook page at official Usman Bella. Do not also forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. I hope today's episode was educative and interactive. Thank you very much, and let's meet in the next episode.